everybody, what's going on? Haven't put a video up in a while. I've been really busy and I just haven't been feeling it lately. So I'll do a cooking video today. I really don't have anything interesting going on. And I don't like putting up videos just for the sake of putting them up. Like, hey, look, I'm making a video about not making videos. So I'm going to do a cheapy dinner. I'll call this poor man's chicken and rice. So we're going to start off with this ham that I got on sale. And we're going to use the K-Bar Fat Bob. So we're just going to dice up the ham. Like large dice, nothing too small. We're not going to go crazy with it because we're going to put chicken in there too. Alright. Put that in our bowl. I've been working on my volume. This camera just blows, man, when it comes to sound quality. So I pretty much have to like shout to get myself heard. And I look at my videos, and since I bought the camera, before I had a Nikon camera, a Coolpix, and it just, the sound was phenomenal and the picture quality was phenomenal. This is a Casio Excelum. Excelum? I think I'm saying that right. And the sound sucks and it's hard to use. But the cool thing about it is it converts video files right from the camera, so I don't have to spend hours converting the files. I can just plug it into my computer and just upload it after editing. All right. So after this, we've got some chicken. And these are chicken breasts. Bone in. I got sloppy over here with that. Hold on, stand by. Okay, we're gonna cut these breasts into quarters. So, slice it down the middle. This K-Bar Fat Bob's a cool knife, but I really haven't found anything that I can really do with it, other than like cut twine paracord, because it was designed for cutting meat, and I'm just not seeing it. You really have to work hard, and it doesn't keep an edge very well, and it's very hard to sharpen. All right, so we'll put that in the bowl. Fat Bob. Fat Bob's a cool knife, but it really doesn't have too much of a use. Okay. Now we're gonna lose the Fat Bob. We're gonna take our chicken and we're gonna season it. So we're going to use some Lowry seasoning on here. You want to get both sides. Just like that. And then, stand by. I got to keep washing my hands so I don't want to get chicken juice all over everything. We're going to use a little Paul Perdone's Magic Blackening Redfish seasoning. All the Perdone seasonings are just the cat's ass, brothers. Cat's ass. This is the best of the best. A little of that on there. Alright, I'm going to take you over to the stove and we're going to brown these bad boys up. Okay, we came over to the stove here And we've got an enameled cast iron Dutch oven, whatever the hell you want to call it. I believe it's Dutch oven. These things are crazy expensive. I got this one for 20 bucks. We're going to take the chicken, skin side down. We've got extra virgin olive oil in there. And we're going to make this with just stuff we have laying around the house. Stuff that most people will find in their kitchen. We're going to let them brown up about 4 minutes on each side. Okay, we brown these up for about 4 minutes on each side. When you're using enameled cast iron, you don't want to use any metal utensils, hence the plastic. This way it'll last a lifetime if you don't scratch the enamel. If you use metal, and even if you're working gingerly, you still will put a chip in there, put a scratch in there. And once it heats up and cools down, it'll spread and the pan will be wrecked. Alright, so now to this, we're going to take the ham that we chopped up. We're going to add that all around the chicken. Not on top of the chicken, but around it. Then we're going to brown this up for an additional 10 minutes to render some of the fat out of the ham and out of the chicken and caramelize the proteins, and it'll get a lot tastier and sweeter. Okay, that's nice and browned up. So what we're going to do next is we're going to add a tablespoon of white wine. Now when you add wine to something, it's important to let the alcohol burn off. And that's what we're doing right here. We're letting the alcohol burn off. If you don't burn the alcohol off, it'll have like a sour, chemically taste. Chemically? Is that actually even a word? Chemically? Chemical taste. So you burn the alcohol off, and you can smell it. You can smell the alcohol in the air. All right, now to this, we're going to add 1 cup of pureed tomatoes around the chicken, not on top of the chicken, like that. Then we're going to add water. One cup. 2 cups. 3 cups. All right, get rid of that. Give it a quick little mix around here. Now to this, we're going to add a cup of rice, short grain rice. Put it right in there. Mix it up. We're going to put the top on it, and we're going to let it cook for about 20 minutes, and then we're going to stir it. And then we're going to cook it a little bit more. We're going to do it by eye. I'm not going to say we're going to cook it for hours or we're going to cook it for 15 minutes. We want the rice to kind of flow and move like a Spanish arroz con pollo, like chicken and rice. So what we're going to do and what we're going to hope to come up with is we don't want a big blob of rice. That's why we're going to stir it. We're going to keep our eye on it. So we'll mix it occasionally until we get the right consistency, and then I'll show it to you. And what I also throw in here is, this is one of my cayenne peppers I grew, green cayenne peppers from the garden last year. I just toss one in there, right on top. It gives the flavors a little more complexity, where it's not hot, but it makes it pop a little more. Okay, it's been like 45 minutes. That's what I meant. This is what we're looking for. We want it to flow. We don't want it to be a big ball of glop. So into this, we're going to put about a tablespoon of Parmesan cheese. Mix that around with the heat off. This isn't Spanish rice, man. This is potluck. So then to this, we're going to add about a teaspoon of raw butter. That makes it shiny and taste a lot richer. Mix that up. And you season this stuff at the end. That way it's not too salty. So I'm going to put a little bit of salt in there. Like that. Mix it up. Grab ourselves a plate. This will feed about 4 people. So we got a little chicken, a little rice, little pieces of ham. And that's a good hearty meal for a cold night. Alright guys, I'll probably put something up in the next couple weeks. Like I said, I've been really busy. And I'm waiting for my handgun permit, so I'll check back with you again later.